Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we are taking a look at Drambo and how to record your MIDI effects and also how to apply modulations to AUv3 instruments or effects with Drambo's LFOs and what have you. Anyway, first thing that I'm going to do is make a bit of an instrument. So I'm going to tap on this here and go to the instrument rack generator, instrument rack, and factory instruments. And let me just quickly find some keys, maybe this DIY keys. Okay, that'll do. And I'm going to add another instrument here as well. So instrument rack, factory instruments, and let's see. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to add a mixer. Just a basic mixer. I'm going to connect the first channel to this instrument, and then I'm going to connect another channel to this instrument. So now we have both instruments. Now I want it to be polyphonic, so I'm going to change my voice count here to 6. That'll be fine. Okay, super. Then next to this mixer here, I am going to add in a modulator, and I'm just going to put an LFO in. And I'm going to scroll along to the end, and I am going to put in an AUv3 effect. Right, so let's see, one processor, audio units. I'm going to search for FAC Altether. Click on that there. Okay, so we have this lovely kind of huge lush reverb. Let me just open this up and make a, I'll just close this a sec. Tap on this little red square here, and this will let me move Altether around the screen. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So there we go. And let's choose a patch. So I'm going to go maybe with this 7th Angel. Let's see what it sounds like. Super. I'm going to increase the dry, decrease the wet. And what I want to modulate is this, because I think modulating the altitude is very cool. But let me take the wet down a bit more for now. Okay. First of all, before I do anything else, I am going to add in, I'm going to sort that decay out as well. So let's see the depth and the shimmer. I'm going to take that down. So okay, that's brilliant. I'm going to go and add in a MIDI effects. Now I'm going to use the new MidiStep from 4 Pockets. Now to add a MIDI effect, it will have to go before the MIDI to CV. So all we need to do is grab hold of this and move it over till we see that little plus, then we can let go. And then we need to go to MIDI, and we want to be looking in audio unit MIDI processor. So I'm going to tap on this, and I'm going to use my search again at the top and search for MidiStep, and there it is. So MidiStep, and that will go in. Now you'll see we have a record button. We didn't used to have a record button, but I got one ages and ages ago. It's just that I've never done a video on how to record it in. Right, so I don't need to press this yet, but now as soon as I press play, you'll see it's really loud actually. So I'm just going to go and check my mix out here. So let me just press play again. Okay, that's fine. Go back to 1. I'm going to slow the tempo down. So to something about 91 will be fine. Let's see what we can do with these instruments. Okay. Okay, super. Okay, so I'll go back to this now. Now I can open MidiStep. I'll double tap it to open it full screen. And you'll see that we are on chromatic. So I'm going to change this to Aeolian Dorian pentatonic. And I am going to randomize these steps. Cool. I'm going to also randomize the octaves. Super. I'm going to switch to my chord mode here now. This has changed. Chord editor is on all the time now. An octave has been moved down here to the control lane. So I'm going to select number 1 and press chord. And now I can put a chord in, as you know. And go to number 9 and put another chord in. I'll take that bass note out and put it up here. Now we have a note duration of 1/4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to take 4 bars to cross the entire sequence. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and set my transport here to 4 bars, which would be 64 steps. Okay, so now we've got 4 bars and it'll track across the entire sequence through setup in MidiStep. So let's press stop. Now, all we need to do to record this data in now, and this is very cool, we need to hit record on MidiStep and then just press play, and it will record the data in from MidiStep into the sequencer, which then means that we can get rid of MidiStep or just disable it and put it in, or put another MIDI effect in and start all over. Right, so let's just record that in over these 4 bars. Okay, that's cool. Let's get rid of MidiStep altogether so I can just take it out. I'll just press record, stop it first, drag it out the way. So now we've got that sequence being played, which is very cool. So that's how you record any of your MIDI effects in. Let's go and look at the setting up our LFO with Altether now. So very short video today, folks. Right, okay. This is brilliant. It's really, really clever. All we need to do is we open up our AUv3. Now, this will work for your synthesizers, any of your effects. And you'll see this little button here. It says map. Tap on map. Right, tap it again. Tap map. And you'll see it says nudge parameter to add or control or remove a knob, right? So I want to, like I said, I want to use the altitude. So I'm going to hit, just nudge it up and it'll flick back. And you'll see a little 1 will have appeared there. Now I could say nudge the shimmer here and 2 will have appeared, right? So let's press map again. So that's done. And let's go back to our thing and see what's happened. You see on FAC Altether's module now, you've got reverb size, and this will be your shimmer amount at the position, etc. So all we need to do now is assign it to our LFO. Well, we'll assign this reverb size to the frequency. I'll turn the frequency down. I'm just going to tap on this, connect it to the LFO here, and you'll see LFO will appear, and we can give it an amount. So let's play. Sounds great, eh? And if we go and look at Alteth there, you'll see that our altitude has been modulated by the LFO. Very cool. Let's do the same for the shimmer. So let's increase, let's tap, in fact, let's add another LFO. I'm gonna just add one here. So modulator, LFO, and I'm gonna tap this one now and assign to this LFO. So here we go, LFO2, and now okay, so it's going a bit quick. We don't want it to go that quick. Not sure why it's not working. Let's see. That should be attached to this now. There we go. So now we've got both of our things assigned. Let's switch this to, there we go. Take bipolar off, so we're just going in our positive amount. So that's how you do it. Awesome stuff. And it's really quick. You've now created, I mean, you can use AUv3 synth, but I think it's a really nice way to just set this up. And now you've got your MIDI from your MIDI effects playing your keys and stuff. Awesome. And you're modulating your AUv3 effects with a couple of LFOs, but you can use any of the modulators, the graphic modulators, stuff like that, you know. Awesome stuff. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Ta-ra.